Deion Sanders truly hated him more than anyone. He never said it with a smile. He never tried to soften it. When the cameras were off and the lights were gone, one name stayed in his chest like a bruise that refused to fade. In the late years of his career, when he finally slowed down enough to look back, people thought he would remember the highlights, the touchdowns, the interceptions, the primetime entrances that made stadiums explode. But that was not what stayed with him. What stayed were the men who tried to break him, the ones who went after his pride, not his body. The players who believed shutting down Deion Sanders was the only way to prove they belonged in the violent world of 1990s football. This was an era built on hostility. Corners and receivers did not exchange jerseys. They exchanged hits. Grudges lasted seasons, sometimes careers. A man could lose a play and carry that shame for years. And Deion, as electric and confident as he was, lived inside a sport that wanted to punish anyone who dared to shine too brightly. Behind the flash, behind the gold chains and swagger, there was a list. A private ledger of men he considered true enemies. Not rivals. Enemies. Men who embarrassed him. Men who mocked him. Men who pushed him into fights, into silence, into moments he wished he could erase. Some came from the outside. Some came from his own locker room. And one came from a sideline he never fully trusted. People always asked him how he stayed motivated, why he played with so much spite, why every shutdown, every return, every celebration felt like a message. They never understood the truth. Deion played angry, controlled, focused, but angry, because 5 men carved scars he carried through every stadium he ever stepped into. Before we move into the list, we need to remember who Deion truly was. Deion Sanders was not built in comfort. He grew up in Fort Myers, Florida, in neighborhoods where pressure shaped boys faster than time did. Noise, toughness, and survival were the rules. Confidence was armor. Silence was strategy. By the time he reached high school, he already understood that the world respected strength more than sympathy. Every slight, every insult, every moment of doubt stacked inside him and hardened into the personality millions would later call prime time. When he entered college, the labels started early. Flashy, loud, all show. Reporters dismissed him. Coaches questioned his discipline. Opponents targeted him because they believed no man who smiled that much could withstand real violence. Deion learned quickly that to survive, he had to sharpen himself. He studied routes with obsession. He trained until his legs shook. He built a reputation not just as a playmaker, but as a man you did not test twice. His